The three big reasons we are not achieving environmentally are: education is the key to all success, but 99 point most everyone is environmentally illiterate. Then, there are no environmental leaders. Sure, there are a lot of people talking clean energy, as the reports scream louder for an unknown something to somehow finally achieve. But we're never going to achieve while no one is telling individuals we need their full and immediate cooperation. But thing is, overcoming the reasons we aren't achieving is easy. Everyone screaming for a solution has to simultaneously stop preventing it. Most everyone believes the key to success is education, so the biggest thing preventing environmental betterment is a global population where 99 point most everyone on the planet is environmentally illiterate. 99 point most everyone on the planet doesn't know global warming happens in the on average 7.5 miles above your head, or that every gallon of gas burned emits 20 pounds of carbon dioxide, or that disposable products spend less time being used than they do in their manufacturing, packaging, transportation, and disposal processes. So ending global environmental illiteracy is the change the world needs to achieve desperately needed environmental betterment. Al Gore is the world's leading person, endlessly screaming for a solution he has proven he doesn't have. Problem is, when Al is presented the education and agenda that are the solution the world needs, that will lead the world into the needed, literate, reusable future, Al refuses, choosing to continue on the solid record of achievement that has characterized the administration he was in. But thing is, most every global report continues to state things are getting worse even faster than expected, which means Gore and every other decades-long effort hasn't achieved anything except huge negative results. Just like I told Al would happen if he didn't get the world to the environmentally literate, reusable future, and that he'd be screaming louder for a more desperately needed solution, which is exactly what Al and the world is doing. As reports state, we're approaching the point of no return. The lack of White House environmental leadership, basically forever now, is a huge global problem. Sure, in 1979, Carter installed solar panels, but they were taken down in 1986 by Reagan. Then Gore told the world it needs an environmental solution without offering one, and unknown to the world, he is suppressing the solution he says the world needs. Barack's White House also will not allow the world to enter the environmentally literate, reusable future. Additionally, this White House jet sets out for a night on the town in another town, and when the First Lady goes shopping, she takes a store-provided bag, essentially telling the world it's okay when for decades people have heard not to take a bag from a store. But if Michelle were literate and encouraged to be responsible, she would have brought a bag to the store. When the biggest environmental voices are in private jets like Gore, Kennedy, Branson, Schwarzenegger, and Turner, and they drive Lexuses and Hummers and live in ridiculous homes, no average individual is going to think their minimal lives are an environmental problem, and no other financially fortunate person is going to think anything about their abuses. So when there is no leadership by example, people don't believe the world needs huge, urgent action. Every environmental message the public hears is followed by ungreen actions that deliver mixed messages that come through as static, so they will never deliver results. Lori David tells you to not use disposable plastic bottles, but then her environmental partner and friend, Julia Louis-Dreyfus, endorses disposable plastic dinners, which comes through as static because these two don't equal 1 point. Arnold promotes his Hummer and flies private. So that does not equal average people thinking they need to change their less abusive actions. So until we get straight talk from green voices that are simultaneously good global citizens, the public will never get on board. When Gore started his environmental campaign decades ago, his goal was to gain individual cooperation. Since he didn't achieve it, Gore has reduced his efforts to only clean energy years to decades from now. But thing is, individual cooperation is needed today, but no one is asking for it. Even the White House tells the world to sit back and relax. Clean energy way off in the future is the solution. But clean energy is only a small part of what is needed. So the world needs every day the White House to insist environmentally we need individuals' cooperation.